So here's number 7. We have a solid composite here where it's 2 rectangular prisms put together to create a different shape. And we're looking for blanks here and here. We're trying to fill in those lengths. So let's think about that first. Okay, this side, sorry, my marker's a little off, is the same as this side, is congruent to this side, is congruent to this side, is congruent to that side. Were any of those labeled? Yes, this one down here was labeled 12 meters, which means this is 12 meters, this is 12 meters, this is 12 meters, and this one would be 12 meters. So we can fill in that blank with 12 meters. Okay, let's make this box green so we can look at the green sides. Now we're looking at this side, which is equivalent to this side, and equivalent to this side minus this side, right? Because if we were to slide this over, we would be looking at this part right here. Okay, so if we take this, which is 10, and we subtract this part, which is 3, we would get 7. So that must mean this is 7 meters as well. Okay, so that's filling in those blanks. You will be expected to do that tomorrow. Okay, so you have to visually look at that shape and figure out which sides are congruent. And if you need to subtract, be ready to do that. Okay, now we need to find the volume. So let's go to blue. I'm going to run out of colors here. There's a couple ways you could split this up. You could, 1, split up this rectangle, or rectangular prism, I should say, and this rectangular prism, and do those 2 volumes. Or you can split it this way and do this rectangular prism and this rectangular prism. Okay? For me, that one makes a little bit more sense because I know this length is 28. So just in my mathematical mind, that makes more sense. But if you did it the other way, you're going to get the same volume, overall volume. You're just going to have different equations. We know the formula for volume is length times width times height. And we want to find the volume for the first rectangular prism. So I'm going to look at this large one right here, which we have to remember goes back. Okay, it's a 3D shape. So my length is 28. My height is, or I'm sorry, width. Let's go width. Sorry. Width is 12. And my height is 7. So I need to multiply all that together to get a total volume. Okay. I'm going to use you guys as mathematicians. Will someone work that out for us if you haven't done so already? For volume 2, I'm looking at this tiny little one up here. So again, it's still length times width times height. So what's my length? It's congruent to this, 8. My width, try again, my width is 12. And my height is going to be 3. Okay, another mathematician, please take those numbers and multiply. Has someone figured this one out yet? Jessica? What? Are you sure? 300, that could be about right. Does anyone confirm that? Okay, I'm asking for this one though. Anybody else do this one, Ryan? 2352, what's that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be in the thousands, multiple thousands. Did anyone else get 2,352? Okay, so let's go with that one, 2,352. That seems more reasonable because this is 30, that goes to 10. That's 300. 300 times 7 would be 2,100. So that makes a little bit more sense to me than 900. Okay. All right, how about this one? Matthew, you said you got that one? Do you agree? Yeah. 288. Okay, now remember these units are cubed. Why are they cubed? because they're volume, but why does that matter? Three-dimensional. It's 3D. It's three-dimensional, okay? So we have three measurements that we're multiplying together. So it is cubic units, and we're in meters, so it's cubic meters. Okay? All right, so now we have the two rectangular prism volumes, so now we need to add those together. So we're going to add these two numbers together. Okay, so let's just bring this one over here, 288. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 1 is 14. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, 2,640, which is our answer that we came up with, or that we should have. And that is the final kaboom. Okay. So at this one, it's really a matter of, did you figure these out? If you got those wrong, then your volume's going to be wrong because those are different sides. Okay. And then the other part of this is, once you've got that part, could you figure out how to slice this figure apart, either that way or this way? Okay. Did anyone do it the other way? You did it this box, or this rectangular prism, and this one. So with that, you would have had to subtract here. 28 minus 8 would give you 20. So what were those volumes? What were those, Kira? Let's do this one, this taller one. Okay, but what's the total volume? 960? Do we agree? Others that did that? Yes, I see some thumbs up. Okay. How about this one? What was this volume? Do we agree with that? No? What'd you get? Okay, Kara, when you added these together, did you get 2,640? No, you wouldn't have. So one of those isn't correct. It should still add up to 2,640. So did you get 2,640? Okay, so what was this one? $1,680. And that would add up, there we go, that would be 2,640. So Kira, check that second volume of yours, because that's where it looks like there was a, oh, there you go. Okay, so no matter which way you did it, you would still get the same answer, because that volume of that shape is that volume of that shape. It's no different compared to how you split it up. Okay, questions on that one?